Business analytics is the process in which businesses uses some kind of methods. They use some kind of statistical methods along with the computer science methods, right? Computer science technology, and then they actually deliver, or they actually get good business at the end, right? So whatever we are going to do here, it would be related to sales or revenue towards the end. We need to consider getting the insights from the data. That is all about business analytics. And I had also told you that the business analytics is pretty much, related to data analytics. I can say data analytics is something which is very general, right? You can talk about a lot of things in data analytics, but in business, we need to talk about business itself, right? So first thing, what I want to tell you is that I'm not an expert in the field of business, say domain, like maybe some people might be, I can see here some people are already studying accounting, tax management, and all of it. Will not be talking anything what you have in your respective subjects, right? This is going to be a little different domain. So we will be speaking about how to use the data with respect to computer science and maths. That is what is important. I will not be covering here whatever you have learned already in your maybe semester classes. Okay. So the reason why we are learning this is also important, that we need to understand, if you have data, how do you utilize that particular data, and how do you get insights from that particular data? Okay, that is the main important point which I want to make here. Fine. Okay, so now the agenda for today is pretty simple. I will be talking a little more about business analytics. Okay. I will also give you a brief introduction on business intelligence again. Okay, intelligence, fine. We'll also talk about the tools, and we will check whether the installation is done or not. Maybe many people might have this particular tools. We would need Excel. So as I've told you, Excel is something which we'll be learning. I'll talk about tools also. What and all are the tools which are required for this, okay, which are available in the market and which we will be using. All of it we'll be talking about. All right, and after that we'll get started with Excel itself, because Excel is something which would be kick-starting our session with. Fine. So these are the topics which we will be covering today. The simple agenda is what I have put out here. Okay. Apart from this, in tools, again we have got other tools also which I'll be discussing. We have got Excel, Tableau, and a little bit of Python towards the end. Okay, so this is what we have here for the agenda for today. Okay, if in case of any queries, you can. What is data? Data is something which is created, and it can be in many different forms, right? It can be structured data, unstructured data, right? It can be, say, images, text, numbers. Then apart from that, we have audio, videos, and all of it, right? And as you can see from the fact that a lot of data is being generated here, and a lot of data is being actually utilized for the sake of maybe business analytics, HR analytics, whatever the other different types of analytics we have. So out of this particular data, our domain would only include something which will be related to business. All right, that is the main thing. But as a general understanding, probably we might have to start with something very too basic, then we will slowly delve into the business analytics domain. Okay, fine. So this particular thing actually talks about our syllabus, how exactly it is going to be. I have already spoken about this particular thing in the previous session, but again, I want to reiterate this particular thing. Okay, fine. So business analytics, there are totally 4 stages. And out of these 4 stages, we will be learning all the 4. Out of these 4 stages, say these 2 stages, what we have. Okay. These 2 stages, what we have, it will be using, say, Excel and Tableau. Fine. We will be using Excel and Tableau here for these 2 stages. For these 2 stages, we will be working with Python and again Excel. Excel will also come back here into picture. Okay. So a little bit of Python will be covered towards the end. Now you don't have to worry if you are from coding background. Obviously, everyone is from non-coding background here. But again, you don't have to worry here. When we are learning about Python, I will make it very simple, and I will teach you only that much of Python which is required for you to understand business analytics. Okay, that's a different topic. Why we need Python, we'll talk about it. All right, not to worry. Why do we need Python? Without Python, as I have told you, yes, it can be done. But again, if you know one programming language, you would stand out from the rest. Right? Okay. So I will be coming back to this particular slide a little while later. What I'll do now is I will go to business intelligence slide. Let us talk a little bit about business intelligence. I'll give you a brief overview about that, and then I will come back to this particular slide. Okay. So let me just go to this particular slide. I have got here quick understanding about business intelligence as well. Okay, fine. So let us talk about business intelligence. Now, we have already spoken about business analytics. What it does, it actually improves business with respect to computers and softwares and mathematics. Then where is this intelligence coming into picture here? So basically in intelligence, what happens is, we can say that it is the outer part of business analytics, which means that, say for example, you want to solve one specific problem. You want to first get some insights on it. Then you can probably, apply some kind of machine learning modeling, or maybe, deep learning modeling. So to get the data clearly, we say that it is business intelligence. We are applying some kind of intelligence on it. Okay. So with the help of, say, certain softwares, we can actually gain the insights from the data. Again, as I've told you, that this forms the outer shell. Say, for example, I have got here data. I'll just write here data. The data, if you want to analyze, data analytics, okay, if you want to do this data analytics, which is the core of any specific, say, business case study, right? But before entering this, we need to pass it through business intelligence part. Okay, so this is the entry door. The business intelligence is the entry door. From here, it goes inside this data analytics or business analytics in our case. Okay, got the point? So I can say that business intelligence is the entry door. We learn about pre-processing, data visualization, getting insights, and then we move on to the analytics part. Okay,